Hey everybody, this is a quick question to all my loan officer friends out there. Do you know what you really sell? On a daily basis, what are you really selling to your customers? This was a question I brought up in our weekly mastermind that we have every Thursday with my office in Portland. And I actually wrote it up on our whiteboard. I said, what do you sell? With a big underline and a question mark. And inevitably, I got all the questions you would expect, right? A mortgage, financing to get a house. But then we got into a little deeper stuff, clarity, financial confidence. And I corrected everyone and I said, something I've learned is what you sell, what I sell, what we all are selling is an ideal outcome, an ideal outcome. So I wrote that up on the whiteboard. And everybody kind of paused and I said, so what is the ideal outcome for that client coming to you to finance a new house? And that started off a great conversation, just getting really crystal clear on what it is we do for people, what it is we're really selling. And then, so we dove into that and we said, gosh, closing on time. All right. Well, what else about that, right? Start peeling back the onion. No surprises at closing, right? Your client wants to go to closing and have everything delivered as promised, as expected. So we went through this whole list, got a real clear picture in our mind about what ideal outcome we are promising. And here was the real kicker that I wanted to make crystal clear for everyone. You own that outcome. You are ultimately responsible that outcome is delivered. So it's not enough to have a great experience up front and get a client just to say yes to you over all the other people they can maybe choose to do a mortgage transaction with. You might have a great upfront selling process, but you are ultimately responsible for the outcome that you sold. So you can't just put your head in the sand if things start to go sideways. You are ultimately responsible. So even if you have a great team, I want to encourage you, or maybe this is just a good reminder that you've got to step in and support your team and be a part of the solution when things start to go sideways. Because they do. It's a mortgage. These are complex things that we do. And if you do it well, you get to help a lot of clients. You make a great living. You make a great income. But you are ultimately responsible for that ideal outcome that you sold to your potential customer. Now, I encourage you as some homework, do it for a real estate agent. Or in our case, we do a lot of work supporting financial advisors. Before you go to that next meeting, in your mind, shut the door, grab a cup of coffee and go, what is the ideal outcome that I think my agent, any agent out there probably wants? And you'll start coming up with, closing on time, proactive communication, making me look good when I refer you to my clients that want to buy a house. So I encourage you to take 5-10 minutes for your next meeting and whiteboard that out. Brainstorm it with your team. What is the ideal outcome that I'm about to go sell to that potential real estate partner or that financial partner, or like we started out with, that potential customer that might want to work with us. All right. Hope that helps. It became a really just such an amazing conversation last week, getting back to just grassroots, street level of what it is we are selling to people and promising to people. And we have to take ownership of the delivery of what we sold them. All right. Take care. Trevor Hammond again with Sierra Pacific Mortgage. Reach out if you have any questions.